Yo, what's poppin', everybody? J Legend. Make sure you follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram at JLegend100. That's the letter J, the word legend, the number 100. Right here, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the alert bell so you get all the alerts on anytime I put up content or I go live. You know, you'll know about it. Salute to the Union. We was in the building for the Mass4 event. Right now, I'm recapping this E-Ness versus Thesaurus battle. Again, if you don't know, they did this mass event blackout style where you didn't know out the gate who was battling who. You only knew who was on the card. So again, all night, every time an announcement was made, man, everybody was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Salute to King of the Dot for putting together such a dope card, and the matchups were pretty dope. And I know a lot of people were, I won't lie, like a lot of people before the event were saying like, oh, I don't really like who's on the card. But let me tell you something. All the battles I witnessed, because I got there at the end of the Oops and Big T battle. I had just finished and stuff like that, so I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view, watch those two battles, and then give you guys my recap on that. But all the battles came out to be fire. You know what I'm saying? And from the people I spoke to who were there for the two other battles, they said they were good. And go back and watch my recap of the Loso versus Moneybags. The shit was dope. Salute to the Union and all our supporters. Big Al, salute to him. So let's get into it. First round, it's on E-Ness. E-Ness had some acne jokes to start the round off, man. And he had the crowd going crazy. Throughout all three of his rounds, man, like, I just gotta say, man, E-Ness was performing, man. He gave you bars, he gave you jokes, he gave you his patent flow. I love when he flow like that. I think everybody loves when he flows the way he does. Thesaurus, what can you say about him? You know he's gonna come through, man. He's gonna have his jokes and have his bars, you know what I'm saying? First round was on E-Ness, that acne line. He stole the crowd. The crowd went absolutely ape shit off them acne jokes that he had for Thesaurus. Even more, man, the shit that was funny was E-Ness when he started dancing. He did the robot. That shit was fucking funny. But it was just dope because he was just showing being so well-rounded. Like bars, flow, jokes, performance, crazy. He was really working for the crowd. Thesaurus got his chance, man. That crippler crossface line that he said to E-Ness was crazy. That was crazy. And I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Thesaurus. I've watched some of his battles, but the truth is I don't go running and watch a Thesaurus battle. I do not mean that in a negative way, but it's the truth. But I'm sitting here, man, when he said that crippler crossface line, even I was like, yo, what the fuck? That was crazy. The Broken Even line was dope, and the Fenway Park line, if you know anything, where he was talking about, the green, it was like a green monster line, Fenway Park in Boston. If you don't know, the left field, the wall is extremely high. It's a little more closer, but it's extremely high. So you got to hit a ball really high to hit a home run there. But more of the story, that Fenway line was dope too, man. So solid first round from both. Thesaurus came with it. Please do not misunderstand it. But I gave that first round to E-Ness. Me personally, I thought it was clear. I thought E-Ness took that first round clearly. But that's not knocking Thesaurus. I thought he had a very good first round too. Second round, E-Ness is back on his job, performing and going in, man. That Black Panther line was crazy. Then he had jokes again on Thesaurus' face and all that, and he hit Thesaurus with a Ray Liotta line. It was fucking hilarious. Everybody went crazy for it. If you don't know who Ray Liotta is, go ahead and Google it, and then Google Thesaurus, and you'll get the comparison. Fucking hilarious, genius again. Plus, like I said, E-Ness was just performing his ass off, giving the crowd all he can. But on the flip side, Thesaurus got to go. So, Thesaurus had had a cool rebuttal. It was a cheesecake rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's an angle many take when battling E-Ness. That Ray Carruth line from Thesaurus was fire. That was fire. Like, you gotta salute that man for that. The crowd did react to it, and I don't really give a fuck. I'm just telling you guys. I don't care if the crowd reacts or not. I'm going off the bars that I like. But I still don't think he got the reaction he should have got for that Ray Carruth line. He got a reaction, but I thought it was crazier than what people saw. Then he had crazy glue lines and jokes. You know what I mean? So if you don't know what that's about, he's cracking jokes on a crazy glue line that E-Ness said to DNA at Summer Madness. So that was the reference on there. Personally, I thought the second round was clear also that E-Ness took this second round. Again, these are my opinions on it. I thought E-Ness took these first 2 rounds very clear. So it ain't rocket science to me. He won the battle. But let's get into the third round. Third round, E-Ness took a shot at Head Ice. That was something that was a theme throughout the night. Different people taking shots at Head Ice. And you have to expect that when you're considered the King of the Dot champion, you got the chain, you got the name, and the title. Then everybody's gonna throw shots at you. And E-Ness took a shot at him, and E-Ness had a solid third round. I thought his first 2 rounds were better than his third, but he had a solid third round. And again, he was giving the crowd his all, man. His energy, the performance, just dope. The Saurus, here's the thing. The Saurus had a very good second round, and he had a crazy Magic Johnson line, but he stumbled on it. And before that, he stumbled. So I got mixed feelings about this third, because the truth of the matter is, I gave this third round to the Saurus. Even though he stumbled, they were like super quick, like he stumbled on a word kind of thing. It wasn't like he choked or nothing like that. But I thought this was that third round would have been 100% clear if it wasn't for the stumble. But I still think it was obvious that the Saurus took this third round. If you don't agree with me, get in the comment section and tell me why you don't agree with me. I just want to hear your opinions. But to me, E-Ness took this battle 2 rounds to 1 in a very dope and entertaining battle. And I have to give props to Saurus. He had quite a few lines that I thought didn't really get reaction like they should have. It doesn't matter because, again, I'm going off what I thought about the bars. But I still think that E-Ness just overall, when it comes to every facet of the game, E-Ness just had it, man. And I thought the first 2 rounds were clear. So salute to both them fellas for putting on. Again, they made it more than worth the price of admission. You know what I'm saying? Got to salute King of the Dot and all the people involved with that. You know what I mean? Putting the whole event together. Just fire, man. Just fire. My biggest takeaway, and I'll get into this in another blog. I thought some of the fans were ruining some of the battles, talking through battles and shit. I hated that, but that's not on King of the Dot. That's not on the performers. They did an awesome fucking job. So salute to them, man, and I can't wait to see what else they got going on. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the alert bell. I got footage and different content I'll be putting out from in the building, not to mention some of the footage that we have from the road trip. So thank you for rocking with me, and salute to all you guys.